Hello, can you hear me? Okay, and you can see my screen and also this video, right? Okay. Okay. So thanks for attending today's training. Today our topic will be this one, homing control of our VD3E. And this is our today's content. Let's start it. First, what's homing mode? Homing mode is used to control our driver to control the motor to move to the home position. So for me application, it's very important to start from the home position, or we need to do this homing operation before other movements. So this is the homing mode, and under this mode, our driver Our driver will control our motor to rotate and stop and some limit switch or stop and home position, home limit switch. And so it means we need to connect the sensor, the limit sensor or home sensor to our driver. And this is uh, the operation steps of homing modes. We can take this homing mode as an example. Here we have one signal, homing switch signal. So it means, where's my pen? It means from this point, we trigger homing mode. So motor will begin to speed up and run in this direction to to search to search our home signal. And when the motor achieves the home sensor, it will slow down to zero and go back with another speed. And when the motor leave the home sensor, this home signal will disappear. And after this, the motor will stop at this position and uh, clean the position information of the driver. So you can understand this point is our home position. So this is step one. Usually, the driver will control the motor to search the home switch with a higher speed. And step two, after the motor achieves the home switch, it will begin to lift the home switch with another speed, with a lower speed. And at last, uh, when the motor leave the home sensor, the driver will take the correct position as the home position. This is the homing mode. Homing mode of this is the operation step of this homing mode, and this homing mode is homing mode 21. We have many homing modes. Some relative control parameter. First, we need to set the server control modes. Operation mode as 6 means homing control. And here have some uh, object dictionary object to set the homing speed. Here we have two speeds. This one we call it as a speed during searching the home switch, and this we call it as speed during searching the zero. So here in this case, high speed is uh, this one, speed search switch, and the low speed is this speed search 0. And also we have another parameter to set the acceleration of this homing speed. And this is the homing mode support in VD3E. For details, you can check it in VD3E menu. I can show you here operation. Operation. Okay, here. Here have picture and a descript, a detailed descript to introduce the different homing modes. This is homing mode 1 and homing mode 2, 3, 4, and so on. So you can check the details in our VD3E web menu. And this video is show you the running of homing mode 21. Now the motor is running in this direction. With the high speed, but here I set the speed also a small value, so it's move slowly. And this sensor is connect to servo driver DI terminal. Here when this sensor signal home sensor signal triggered, the motor will slow down to 0 and go back in this direction with low speed. And finally, when it leave the home sensor, and this home signal disappeared, and the motor will stop at this position and clean the position information of the driver. So this is the home position of this axis, this direction. This is state 1. Also, there will be status 2. It means when we triggered homing, MC homing, this home signal is already in on status. It means, for example, at this position, if before we run the MC home instruction, the motor have already in this position, then the motor will directly run in this direction and leave the sensor and finish it in the homing mode. So this is stator 2, just like this picture show. And also you will find if at the beginning the motor is in this direction. So in this status, if we use homing mode 21, motor will go in this way, and it will not meet the it can't search the home switch, so it will always go in this direction, and finally will report this error 44, means homing timeout. And if here you install another, for example, limit sensor and connect it to driver, the driver will stop and limit sensor. But if you here have no limit sensor and you use this homing mode and the motor start position is on the left side of the home switch, it will always go in this way and maybe make some dangerous. So uh, so it's important to select the correct homing mode uh, according to your application, according to the machine installation and the limit sensor installation. And for for all homing mode, we have uh, up to three signal we may need to connect to driver. For forward and backward limit sensor, we need to connect it to a DI and set the DI function as 3 or 4. 3 means forward limit sensor. 4 means backward limit sensor. And we also have function code 26. It means home signal. So if you have home switch, you need to connect the home switch signal to Java DI and set the DI function code as 26. You see, for example, for this homing mode 9, it needs home switch. So we need to, and also here have reverse limit is backward limit, and the positive limit is forward limit. You can see different homing modes may have different sensor. So we need to set the DI function code and do the wiring according to the sensor installation in the application. The selection of the homing mode is dependent on installation position of the limit sensor and the home sensor. And in 6V, we can directly select the homing mode by software. Here, double click axis, and in this interface, we can select the homing mode according to the selection of the signal. Here, different conditions where here we will get different homing modes. Okay. And the first step, how to use VD6V to control VD3 in homing mode. First step is same with other control mode. We need to add the axis. Isolate the left. And here in the demo program, I will show you two ways to use homing mode. First way is I add some instruction in the program. For example, this SDO read and write instruction to change the homing mode or change the homing speed. And I will also show you another way to control it. We will use PDO configuration and variable mapping to change this value. So for this instruction, I have introduced it in in other class. I think it's in CSP control mode, as I remember. This is read or write instruction, and the next two parameter is our object dictionary address, and this is the length of the objects. 32-bit here we use K4, and for 16-bit we use K2, and K1 means 8-bit. And this parameter is used to read or write the variable. And the last parameter is axis ID. And here I use this. I change the DI logical. Change the DI logical to simulate some hardware signal. For example, for normally setting, we need a signal to trigger the DI. But if here I change this logical, so when there is no hardware input, then the DI will be triggered. Some instruction. Okay, now let's open the program to check it. VD3E. Let's check this program first. Okay, now we can first uh, enable our driver. And here we get the actual position and actual velocity of driver. And here, this is used to write the parameter load SDO, and this is used to read the parameter load SDO. And the first search switch speed, I set it as 600 RPM, and for search zero speed, I set it as 60 RPM. And the first we check Homing mode 35. Here 35 here for Homing mode 35. This Homing mode is special. It will take the current position as home position directly. So it means motor will not move and take the current position as home position. So first we can use this jog function block to move our motor. Now our position is this 3.5, and we trigger this MC home. Okay, it's finished now, and we can see the current position will be set as 0 now, because the MC home is finished. And also we can check this. This homing modes 19. For this homing modes, after MC home is running, the motor will run in high speed. And when we give the home signal, it will slow down and go back. And when the home signal is disappears, it will stop and finish the homing operation. So first we change the homing mode to 19. Okay. And here we run the MC home. So now the motor is run in high speed. It's about 600 RPM. And here, uh, I use this parameter. Here, for my setting, I set DI5 as a home sensor signal. This one here. I set the function code of DI5 as 26. You can check it. It's 26 now. And now I change the logical of this DI by this M2. Okay, you can see here the motor is run in another direction with speeds uh, 60 RPM. And when I set this logical to normal setting, it means the home signal disappeared, and you will see motor stop, and this MC home finish it, and the position will be set as 0 now. And we can try another way. For example, before run this MC home, the home signal is already in on status, and here we trigger this MC home. You will see the motor will directly run in this speed, low speed. And the same, when this signal disappeared, the motor will stop, and MC home function, MC home instruction finish it, and the position will be set as 0. And we can try this one. Also try this one. Here we directly check this status. It means when I trigger MC home, it will run in high speed, and when this positive limit switch triggered, POT signal triggered, the motor will change its direction and to search the home switch. And here, when home switch triggered, it will change its direction again and run in a low speed. And finally, when this home position, home signal disappeared, the motor will stop and take the position as home position. So first we here. First we change the homing mode to uh, to, to, to 26. Okay, and we run this MC home. Now it's run in 600 RPM in forward direction, and we trigger this POT signal first. Here I set DI3 as POT function code, and it is this one, M0. I use M0 to write this value as 1. Okay, you can see here the speed is negative 600 now. It's changed its direction. And here, run in this position, and here we trigger home signal again. You will find it with home signal. Okay, you will find it. The speed will change to 600, positive 600 60 RPM. And finally, when this home signal disappeared, uh, this home position is changed to 0 now, and MC home is finished. So this is the uh, this status, and for other status is similar. Similar, you can learn it according to this curve. So this is the first way. We use uh, some function block and some instruction to do the homing control. And here we have another demo program. Here we didn't add this motion axis. We directly control the driver by PDO configuration. Let's download it. What's your question? If others have questions, you can also ask me, and I will answer you. We also change the speech setting. We change the uh, homing speed, right? Okay, show you. Okay. Uh, Here we use homing modes lighting. Triggered MC home. Now the speed is 600 RPM. And here we change this homing mode, homing speed to this one. this value, but the homing mode is didn't change it. You can run it again. Also didn't change it. So it means during homing we can't change this value. And after changing it, it will take effect uh, when next time we do the homing. And now let's check this another program. And here, let's check the PDO operation uh, configuration. Here for output PDO, I set control words, operation mode selection, home offset, homing mode, and the two homing speeds and homing acceleration. And for inputs, here I use error code stator words, actual position and actual velocity, and the last is operation mode display. And here for I/O mapping, for control word, I map this low 4 bits as this variable, servo enable. So when I set on this servo enable this variable, the driver will enable. And I set bit 4 as execute homing because the bit 4 of control word is to execute the homing. And here for stator word I map this searching home this variable to bit 12 of status, and then the this one bit 11 sorry bit 15 of this stator word is home finish signal. So I map these two bool uh, these two bool variable to these two bits of stator words. Okay, and here set the homing mode as 6. Now it's showing 86 NF now, and we set the homing mode as 19. And the homing speed. homing speed and home acceleration. Okay, now we can enable the driver by set list for you can see now the panel is showed 86RN, and we trigger this execute homing. This variable is mapping to uh, the bit 4, a bit 4 of control word. Let's set on this variable. And you can see the motor is running now. And with the high speed, uh, this one. And now we trigger the homing signal. For example, this is DI5, DI5 function code 26. 26 is home sensor signal. And I change the logical as 1 to simulate the home signal. You can see the motor is now run in low speed. Low speed is this one. It's about 60 RPM. And we set this parameter as 0 to simulate the home sensor signal is disappeared. And you can see the motor is stopped here. And the position here, actual position is will be set as will be clean to 0. And these 2 bits, this bit home down is will turn on. And also, for example, if you set this home offset as 1000, and we trigger this home operation again, and then we signal a home signal, and the home signal disappeared. Okay, so you can see for now after the home finish it, the actual position will be set as at least 1000, because we set the home offset position as 1000. So so this is another way to control our driver in homing mode by this PDO configuration and IO mapping. And do you have any questions? No questions on today's training where I have, but for if for previous training, you can ask me in group, or you can send me send the message to my WhatsApp, and I will answer you later. Okay. For today's training, for today's training, do you have any question? If no, we can finish it. And I will also give you some testing work to test.